Hey, what's up, guys? It's Mr. and Mrs. Senin back with a reaction video.
What's up?
This channel is Raw Reactions, where you will get our raw and uncut reaction to videos and our raw and uncut opinions. So today we have Charleston White. He's talking about how he's gonna sue Aiden Ross because of how he treated him, and because he was supposed to give him a
streaming deal.
A streaming deal, yeah. And it went left, so let's check it out. Oh, and shout out to Get Hip TV. Go like and subscribe to his channel. You know, thanks for this content. And let's get straight to it. And we just here eating a small little dinner.
Along with
some
everything
turkey and some rice
and being
and
cool,
some masala.
what was really there just to speak business.
Yeah, masala.
Chickpeas masala, I mean, with what is
Learn what it takes to get into sports. From sportscasting to marketing, content creation to management.
I love that part.
Along with everything and being cool, what was really there just to speak business, because Aiden mentioned getting him a streaming deal. And on the last day, they were supposed to speak business once the stream ended. And it was on the last day when Charleston and Aiden's friend, Prime, got into an altercation that led to Charleston pulling out Mace, and then the two of them being separated, and then Charleston deciding to leave. And apparently, hours after the incident, police arrived at Charleston's room, and that just made the situation even worse. So now Charleston is speaking on suing over everything that transpired. I'm going to roll a clip, and I'm going to let y'all hear Charleston speak more on the situation.
We done made another discovery. I'm getting me a lawyer. I'm finna sue like a mother. I'm finna sue Aiden mother. I'm finna get the money now, y'all. I'm finna take him up to court. They called the police on me, and somebody just sent me a video of Prime threatening me and saying, "You lucky you got this mace on you because I know where you at." How would he know where I'm at? How would he know what room I'm in? Who would give him my location? Oh, we got him, y'all. Boy, we got him. Oh, we got him. Oh, boy.
His word.
They literally called the police on me. Just said I was making, but I'm in character. This is why they booked me to come up here and play this character.
Yeah.
He wanted me to be mean to the soldier boys. He wanted me to be hateful to the. This is why he booked me to come up here and do what I'm doing. That they call the police on me. But this guy is literally threatening me. Oh shit, Aiden. I think we got to get the lawyers involved. Oh, we got to get the lawyers involved, man. No, listen. I got the video right here. This boy up there threatening Charleston White, and his exact words is, "I know where you are. You lucky on the dead homies." Oh boy, I think them lawyers will take it.
First of all.
Wow. What do you think, babe?
I'm just gonna say this real quick.
What the what?
If none of you saw the video when he went to Dick's with Aiden Ross and Prime,
Gosh.
I feel like, personally speaking, Prime is just boots. Like, he's soft.
Yeah.
Because that whole time,
Wicked.
even before he pulled the mace out, he was mad insecure, right? Like, I seen it all in his face. He was looking down. He kept looking at the camera, trying to project his insecurities into the camera, trying to read the comments and stuff, all quiet and stuff. Like, he didn't really have anything to say, like, no arguments. He was just being belligerent. You know what I'm saying? Like, irrational, like.
Yeah, I agree.
And he was getting defensive for no reason.
What do you guys think? Comment.
Yeah, let us know what you think.
Much money Aiden Ross got, they'll take this.
Shit.
No.
He's lying to me. This man threatened me, and they called the police on me. And oh my goodness, defamation of character. Defamation of character. That's it right there. They give me a no trespassing charge. So I get a no trespassing charge. The screen recording. I get a no trespassing charge for somewhere I've been staying for 3 days filming content.
Yep. Go and get some more money.
Yeah, he's about to get some more money.
Now he's gonna talk more shit. You got more people to talk about.
Say it again.
joke.
This is the Chicago Thug.
He's a bitch ass nigga.
He's been throwing up gang signs. If you see him in the video, he's throwing up gang signs.
That's
He's a known gang
yo. That's mad
hanging
messed
out
up,
with
son.
multi-millionaires.
Nah, that's mad messed up, son. I'm not gonna lie. They paid him to come there.
They paid him to come there and then called the cops.
And got him a trespassing charge for being there.
When he was there for 3 days already.
Aiden's effed you guys. He's done. Sheesh Louise.
I'm here on business. Let me paint a scenario for you.
Yeah, you can't do
I'm
that.
working for business.
You just can't.
I got all the text messages saying, hey, none of the text messages talking about streaming other than one from Aiden's manager, whomever. Aiden is not texting me about streaming. He's talking to everybody about a streaming deal except me. So here it is. I'm flown from Texas to Las Vegas.
It's like the joke is on him now.
Supposed to come to talk about a streaming deal. When I get to Las Vegas, I get picked up with cameras in my face and taken shopping so I can be humiliated and confronted by the Chicago gangster. By the Chicago gangster, friends of a known serial killer according to the FBI's profile, according to the FBI's reports. King Von is a known serial killer. They have a reach to have people killed, and they do kill people, and they make songs about it. Aiden puts me in the presence of this guy, unbeknownst to me. He sets up a meeting for me to meet somebody that's known to be with a serial killer to put me in a situation that could cause harm to my life. So when we go back and look at this video inside the mall, Your Honor, this guy approaches Charleston White. You notice Aiden introduces Charleston but doesn't introduce the Chicago Thug to Charleston. The Chicago Thug begins to try to intimidate Charleston. What's up with that shit you say about my cousin King Von? Trying to threaten him. So from that moment on, Charleston is uncomfortable. Because no one ever said, hey, we're going to be filming this skit. So Charleston don't know if this is real or not. He has no security. He has no protection with him. He already saw that Aiden's security did nothing when this guy confronted him. Aiden's security did nothing to try to make sure Charleston was safe. Because they flew him out here and Charleston took just as many pictures in that mall as Aiden did with no security around him. Let's go on a little further. This guy antagonizes Charleston watching the cameras. They even stand up and say that Charleston.
See, this is the problem with all these agendas these days. It's because like all these young kids are a part of these agendas and they don't have no type of even if you just like trying to set him up for something. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't make it so obvious so fast. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's make him feel important. You know what I'm saying? Like, have your security protect him like he's some sort of president or something. Like,
and wait a little while.
The president is coming to your country. Like,
wait a little while. Let the King Von come out of nowhere doing an interview or something.
Like these people don't even know how to be like how to fake decent. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy.
They backdoored him immediately.
Yeah. Charleston don't know these guys is staging these events for him. He's there thinking that they're going to be talking about a streaming deal. But he's going along with it. But he's still leery about the Chicago Thug because throughout.
If you want to sell on Shopify without getting sued, CookieBot will cover your ass. CookieBot is a cookie management platform that ensures.
I think we could cut that out.
But he's still leery about the Chicago Thug because throughout the whole entire time of engaging and trying to shoot film and build a rapport with his supposed to be new business partner, this Chicago Thug continuously to spew street language on BD, on the dead homies, further making Charleston uncomfortable and at times feeling unsafe. He even once assaulted Charleston and knocked his hat off his head. Grabbed a bunch of stakes and tried to intimidate Charleston. Charleston don't know any of this is going on. Charleston didn't sign no agreement for him to be filmed.
Yeah, that was
Charleston came down there on the pretext that he was meeting with Aiden Ross to sign a deal, not be put in a situation that causes his life to be in danger as well as his safety. Follow me, Your Honor. Follow me, Your Honor. So then, when Charleston gets confronted during an interview streaming because Charleston never agreed to do any type of content with a Chicago thug who's a representative of a serial killer. I didn't sign any papers. I didn't release anybody I didn't sign nothing. So they're making this money without my permission and without my consent. I didn't consent to any of this. I came to Las Vegas under the pretense that I was signing a deal with the King Streaming Company, not to be put in situations where my life and safety and harm would be in jeopardy. Now this is fun and games till it gets serious. It's fun and games till it gets serious. So let me go on. Let me go on, might I say. So when I realized that I haven't given consent for none of this footage to be released, I'm feeling somewhat intimidated. I'm already afraid because I'm in a situation around multi-millionaires with money that can have me disappear just like that. So now I'm feeling like I have to go along. I'm feeling like I have to go along. When I bring my security in, they tell my security they can't stay, that my security has to leave, so they make my security leave, and it leaves me vulnerable. But they still got the Chicago thug hanging around.
They backdoored you, bro. They tried to.
So the Chicago thug again is trying to intimidate me.
Yeah.
On the dead homies. Those are threatening words in the streets. Your Honor, even though we're Caucasian and even though we're Jewish and we don't understand different cultural perspectives, different ethnocentric ideologies and beliefs that make us not to be able to understand the confrontation that sometimes goes on between two black on black when we're dealing with black on black crime, Your Honor. When two black people are engaging into a civil conversation, Your Honor, when one says on a dead homie, that is a turn of events that's going to go viral.
Yep.
We don't understand that, jury. But I'm telling you, this is black violence that causes a lot of deaths in the black community that we see, unfortunately, on a day-to-day basis in this country.
Because they don't report it.
So this guy comes in, so just know, I'm going to hit the route.
They don't want to make
Well, I was in Vegas on the pretense that I was signing a streaming deal.
So they'll only notify you if a white person.
We have a video of Prime right here in his hotel.
That's the next video, guys. Stay tuned for that one, bro.
I don't mind just being the character that they booked me for. I wasn't seriously threatening nobody. I'm just saying, if this was happening, and I do this all the time. So for the police to be called on me in a place, an affluent place that I was staying at for 3 days that they booked me to came, and the same guy who's been threatening me for days is online making threats saying he's so about that. I think we need to have lawyers involved.
No, I feel so bad for him, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm not gonna lie, bro.
He's an older man. He's not like a young, fit guy that wants to be down and like hip and gangster.
If I was him,
he calls the cops because he don't want to be a part.
If I was him, like, you know how they say, like, oh, this guy. Remember that comedian? I was watching a comedian once that he was like, oh, you know, some guy, I met this guy at a basketball game or something like that. And we exchanged phone numbers. And he said he was going to a, matter of fact, no, he said he met him working out or like, he just met him on a regular day, whatever. Right? They exchanged numbers. He goes, hey, I have a basketball game I'm going to. I got tickets to, but my friend can't go. Do you want to come with me?
Okay.
So he goes with him.
Right.
And then
sounds innocent.
He's buying his snacks. He's buying his drinks.
Hey, yo.
Drops him back off. He picks him up and drops him back off home.
Hey, yo.
Right, so the whole time the guy's like thinking that he's just chilling with somebody that he just met, like somebody cool that he could be friends with, that is just treating him to like a basketball game and shit, like cool, we chilling.
Right.
When he drops him back off home, he tries to kiss him.
Oh, whoa. Yo.
And it was like, whoa. I'm not with all that, bro.
One of those people.
What you got going on? Like,
yeah, he took it from this to that.
He was like, bro, I just took you to a basketball game, bought you the food, picked you up and dropped you off. Yo, let me tell you something. That is being hoard. Like, You are being whored.
Yeah. Low key.
That's exactly what they tried to do to Charleston White, and I know he felt that shit too, because you being called out somewhere, you're not doing what they want, so they leave you hanging, call the cops on you, try to get you kicked out of that place, and now you got nowhere to go. So that's kind of like
because of embarrassment.
Right.
He didn't let you fuck.
Crazy.
Yeah, I'm going to get a goddamn lawyer involved this year.
That's
that kind of nigga.
Really. Aiden Ross was a predator, and him and his whole team.
Yeah,
Whole team.
Just that.
Seriously.
Thinking like that mental state.
Under the false pretense that they were bringing me out there to sign a streaming deal. Aiden keeps saying that he offered me a deal, but when I look at my text messages and my communications, my correspondence with Aiden Ross, there's no communication that he was talking to anybody about giving me a deal.
Nope.
I don't have anything in my Aiden Ross never told me anything. He said, I'm trying to get you a deal, but that was before I got there. He said, can I fly you to Vegas so we can talk about it?
Wait, bestie, don't press that skip
to get him a deal.
I'm not gonna lie,
your
shit annoys the
psychology
fuck
degree.
out of me. Like, you don't know me, miss.
Also,
I'm not your bestie.
Can I fly you to Vegas so we can talk about it? Can I fly you to Vegas so we can talk about the deal? I said, sure. When can you come to Vegas? Can I fly you to Vegas to talk about the deal? We never talked about the deal. I was humiliated. My character was defamed. They took me to a restaurant, and I didn't even know this restaurant was yours. They took me to a restaurant and tried to project me as being some hateful, real guy. And they didn't say, hey, Charleston, we're running the skit, man. They didn't tell me nothing.
That's
John,
that's deceiving. Just
my
like that first
client
commercial just
didn't
now.
know anything. He's traveling, believing that he's coming to meet with Kick and Aiden.
For those of you out there that have TikTok, that have this, and like your dream is like watching these people and like lusting over their lives, just know that this is how shit is in real life. That's weird, dude. What are you doing? Let's talk about the script so we can know. Like me and my girl, we talk about something. I'm not about to start pouring like syrup on her head in front of you guys, like, and she's gonna be like, well, this is not part of it. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
That's OD, dude. I thought this was way more professional than this, bro. I'm not
that
gonna
to
lie.
me is something worse than syrup going over your head.
Yeah.
Try it.
Wow.
Like, what? I respect him.
Yeah, he's good. Yo, let's talk about the business, dude.
Let me tell you something. If I was sitting at that seat with Prime,
Yeah.
I don't even want to say nothing.
Yeah, I already know how she is. Black belt, that's it.
Kick representatives about signing a deal. This guy didn't have no idea he was going to be put publicly to be humiliated at all type of different restaurants, be harassed. Your Honor, this is no different when Lizzo.
Whoa, sorry to keep pausing. These are the words that you're going to want to listen to in our words. These red light words. Public humiliation. Wow. He already finished the 3 steps. Niggas thought nigga was going through steps the whole freaking time.
But that's why he told us, oh, nah, they think I'm stupid. I'm just sitting back. I'm analyzing the situation.
Every step.
Because that's what me and him do.
Yes.
For everything.
Soon as
sit
you
back and
up.
analyze. And as soon as, you know what is so funny? It's because we're victorious.
Yeah.
And people don't know what like the real definition of victory
is. We will lose and lose and lose and lose to fucking win forever.
Yeah, just to make the person that thinks that they're winning think that they're winning.
Yes, that's the art of y'all gotta learn more than you thought. Effing with us.
About being put in situations around all these millionaire rich people harassed. I was harassed the entire time. He put 2 women around me who played for my. He harassed me the entire time. Your Honor, they even tried to make it seem like we was having.
He said, Your Honor.
And I don't even know what the judge. I didn't sign no forms, no authorization to see it. I can be treated in this manner, Other than that, I'm being harassed because I didn't know I was going to be put in a 72-hour situation where they talked about.
He's kind of like.
I didn't have a clue.
They're called red-headed to being weird.
If I was given those options and that choice and that information before, I could have made a sound decision, Your Honor, and said, no, I'm not going to go and do that. I don't want to be put in a situation where a guy from Chicago who's claiming the streets, I don't want to do that, Your Honor, because I don't know how that can go.
Right. I'm not going to lie, if Aiden Ross's team is anything like smart and they're a good team, a support system for him, they would check up on this guy right here, and they would tell him like, "Yo, pay him ASAP because we cannot allow this to go to court because this guy is just like he got a reputation to withhold."
About anything. Listen, y'all don't worry about my client. He just in character. He said all those things in character because, as you can see, he's become a polarizing figure, not just in the United States, but in other countries and continents throughout the world because he's using satire comedy as a break the sound and really as a thing where tears and be pretending
So look, this little defense for his like anti-Semitic comments. This guy's a character. You guys gotta understand. Be adults. Just change the channel if you don't understand that he's an actual adult that has a job and he's trying to literally feed himself. So he's gonna go to court and say, "I'm a black hillbilly. That's my character, Your Honor. You don't hear my voice. I'm from Texas." Like that's his character. He's not gonna go down.
Yeah.
The judge, he could be his race. He could say as many things as he wants to say.
But what his statement is that he's being a character. Like Aiden Ross is being a character. He's not. So we don't appreciate that the fact that he's being treated like that. He's being undervalued. He's being disregarded.
What? No. Right now,
his preferences are being.
Right now he's defending. You have to listen to it. Right now he's defending because he already knows that their lawyer is going to say, but he's a racist person.
Right.
So he's defending himself right now, saying, as his lawyer saying, no, my client was in character when he was saying that bad stuff about Jews. No, seriously.
Okay.
Yeah.
right here in the book, it's called Satire Comedy. May I read Satire Comedy to the jury, Your Honor? What satire comedy is, what a shock is. My client is no different than Howard Stern. My client is no different than Bill O'Reilly. My client is no different than the former president of the United States.
Those are very offensive people. Very offensive.
Satire.
And good thing he said polarized because, listen,
he using good words.
He used the perfect example. Like he matched that shit up ASAP because look, he said polarized, and then he used the former president, as an example. Who is he talking about? Donald Trump. You want to know why? Because Donald Trump came out saying all these racial slurs, immigrant this, black people that, Mexican people this, Hicks, all that stuff, you know. Mm-hmm. And then you see him with Kanye West, see him with all these black people. So really,
damage control.
Everything is everything here. He doesn't like people, but he does like people. He don't like nobody, but he does like people. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's his preference. It's who you are as an individual, really. Because his vague statements are vague statements on purpose. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't get to him. You can't get next to him. It's hard for you to get next to him.
His character is to offend. Because when he offends, we want to click to hear his offense. To know he's offending.
Sorry about that.
Right?
And if you guys, like, come on. Aiden Ross and Charleston White together, there alone, without the streaming deal. Viral. It helped both of them. Viral. Even though things didn't go Charleston White's way, his followers, his views are boom over the roof. Aiden Ross's too. Because now Aiden Ross's fans has to watch Charleston White's videos to make sure he's still dissing him, and vice versa. As above, so below.
We come from all around places, and that is the reason why Aiden Ross came and got my client. Right here, Your Honor, I can produce evidence, Your Honor, where Aiden Ross is telling Charleston to go in. I can produce evidence where Aiden Ross is telling Charleston, don't hold back, just go in. It look like you're holding back. He's trying to make Charleston beat. I have the evidence right here, Your Honor. Can I present it to the jury? Jury, this is evidence number one right here, where Aiden Ross and his manager number two sent multiple text messages to Charleston saying, go in, don't hold back. He tried to put him on the island, boy.
So that's crazy, because even if Charleston White did do something that was questionable to us, because I'm not gonna lie, that video that he sent or that picture or whatever.
But he was arguing with a guy. That's questionable,
but he had a good argument.
A guy, just to tell you guys the whole story, because there's always a whole story. He was arguing with a rapper, and the guy was like, "You mad? Oh, I'll beat you up," and sent a picture of his muscles. He's an old hillbilly. He's gonna be like, "Suck my dick," and send you a picture of his dick. Charleston White is not a homosexual.
And so his argument to that was, well, that's the only muscle I got. He sent me a picture of his muscles, so I sent him a picture of my muscle back.
So he had to, yeah.
And the only way for that muscle to work is to stroke it, right?
Yeah,
I mean, to like turn it on. So he sent him a picture of his private part stimulated already.
Anyone disrespecting the elderly is wrong, and you're bullying. We don't support that.
So then his argument was, well, you watch porn, right? Well, there's penises in porn, right? So then, what you trying to say about me? You can't say I'm gay. If I'm gay, you're gay, and everybody's gay.
You don't block those out.
And that was a good argument.
You know what we're talking about.
To get Charleston to go at other people. So, Your Honor, we believe that Aiden Ross flew this guy finally.
Good thing it froze.
This is the card for homeownership. With the Rocket Visa signature card, you can make your dream home a reality.
That was questionable to us. He could say that he did it under duress because they were peer pressuring him. They were making him, even though he's a grown man, you know.
No, he literally
the way of the world today, the way of the world today, and the way that they deceiving people and sneaking on people. Yeah, people are bound to do anything and not realize that they're even doing something. You know what I mean?
Lord Charleston to create this conflict because here's the evidence that he was trying to create conflict amongst other people. Right here, Your Honor.
Damn, I'm learning a lot. This is weird.
He's getting ahead of himself because he's saying his arguments on camera live.
No, because he said he's transparent in his interview with Hayden, the first met him. He said, I'm transparent, though. I have nothing to hide.
So now we have a video and evidence of this guy named Promise. We also
when something's so cold cut dry and somebody did it, you can just be like, look, bro, you did it. This is what you did. What do you want me to tell you? This is what you did. I'm telling you all my arguments. But guess who else I'm going to tell? The cops.
Exactly.
The judge.
No, and another thing too is that he can't argue against it.
Yeah, no argument.
A text message from Aiden's manager saying that Prime is no longer in the area. They're trying to get Charleston to come back and continue the footage filming. But as you see in that filming, Charleston told around and asked Aiden them to stop the cameras. They never stopped cameras, Your Honor. They continued to film. They continue to film even after this situation that was caused that they created and put Charleston in this situation. In this situation, Your Honor. And then, now they're defaming his character because they put him in this environment, they created the situation, they put these two black men against each other, and as you can see in both situations in this video, Your Honor, Aiden put these two together, and when the conflict started, he removed his presence instantly. If you go back to the mall, he did the same thing. If you go back, listen to me now. If you go back to the mall, he did the same thing. Charleston didn't know that this was supposed to be a joke. Or was it a joke? If you look at the film and the footage at the last incident, was this a joke the first time? Maybe they wasn't prepared when Charleston pulled out the mace the first time. Your Honor, it looked like this can of mace was Charleston's lifesaver. Because according to this guy, 4 inches taller than Charleston. He's probably 30 pounds more than Charleston. You know, my client Charleston weighs 119 pounds.
No, and another thing too is that he stated that if he didn't have the mace, and it's caught on camera, that as soon as he pulled the mace out, his ass sat right back down.
And the second time we started talking about the Chicago thing, he pulled it out again. He was like, oh shit. He was like, I was just playing with you.
Yep.
I probably weigh 140, 150 pounds. He stands about 4 inches taller than Charleston. And he's hovering over Charleston. And this guy says in this video, Your Honor, that if you didn't have that mace, I would get you, because I know where you are. Think about that, Your Honor. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, think about that threat right there. Think about how this one small can of mace saved this disabled guy's life. I want the jury to know and understand that Charleston White stands 5 feet and 8 inches. He weighs 119 pounds. On his best day, he's 124 pounds.
Damn,
he has one eye.
Skinny like me.
My client is legally blind. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I have the medical paperwork to prove that my client is legally blind, visually impaired.
Damn,
he's 20 years older than this young guy. Athletically can play basketball, long, strong arms, and he's a part of a gang. He's a part of a gang, a well-known gang.
Yo, she just started going.
She's talking about crime?
She said, yeah.
One of the most fiercest leader this guy who kept threatening my client Charleston with King Von. That name strikes fear in many throughout this country. Just the name alone.
A good ass. Oh, look at him go. That's what I was talking about, Charleston. That's what I was talking about. Represent yourself.
That's good representation.
Now, I'm not gonna lie too.
Damn, he getting anxiety.
How are you a part of gangs and you care about some little ass thing of mace? And you from Chicago?
I don't know. Like, they be still trying to fight after that.
What? I know people that will run right.
After the turtles be macing.
We know people that will run right through that mace, like
be punching you can't see in like.
Yeah, like I don't need my eyes thinking to punch.
He killed over 9 people according to the FBI reports. And this guy kept saying King Von, and he's upstairs threatening my client, saying he know where he's at. Only for the police to show up and say that my client is trespassing. Your Honor, we would like to rest our case. Well, y'all, let's go to court.
Yeah. Alright, man, so as y'all heard from that, Charleston plans to sue Aiden for everything that went on.
Yo, let us know in the comments below what you guys think about that video. Let us know what you guys think about Charleston White suing Aiden Ross. And another thing I wanted to say too was that it's funny because did you notice how every time Aiden Ross does an interview with Andrew Tate, he tries to act all sophisticated, like he doesn't do this gay stuff anymore. He's like, no, I quit lean. I'm not doing that gay shit anymore.
He's a chameleon.
He's every time he Andrew Tate brings up his other friends that he used to do the lives with.
He say he don't hang out with them anymore.
Nah, I hate them. Fuck them. This and that, right? So now what? You got a whole new crew of gay people?
It's just fucked up.
Just different faces, same situation. You know what I mean? Like, and how dare you lie to Andrew Tate?
Oh,
but anyways,
stay tuned for the next one. But remember, you're never alone. We in this thing called life together. We love you. Peace. Like, subscribe, and we see you on the next one.
Yep. And go and like and subscribe to Get Hip TV.
Oh, absolutely.
See y'all next time.